or they try to.
Welcome back to the next segment. We're here with Adrienne Brown of Sassy Gourmet. And as you see, we are about ready to have our appetizers and dinner here. So this is a first on the Pittsburgh Business Virgin. So thank you very much.
You're welcome.
So tell us what we're eating here. The big thing is the sauce and the different flavors and the 4 levels of heat. So kind of walk us through the differences and what makes Sassy unique.
And Nick was going to double. Let's full and fair. He nearly double dipped, and we nearly had to throw him.
I changed the cracker around the other side there, so it's legal.
It's legal that way.
Right?
Well, what you see is that I did because it's a unique sauce, and the way that I brought the flavors and the seasonings and the herbs together, it tastes different on different things. So when you have it on chicken, it tastes totally different than you do if you use it as a cocktail sauce for shrimp, or as a glaze on salmon. Or because it's also a dipping, right? Salmon. It's also a dip, right? It's also a dipping sauce. So, and one of the things that makes it unique and makes it a gourmet sauce is just how all the flavors come together. And, when they pick up the bottle and look at it, you can actually see the seasonings within it itself. When a lot of barbecue sauce, you don't see it. It's all one color.
And I'm looking into the bowl right here.
You can see a bunch of different.
Right.
Yeah. I know you're not going to tell me what it is, but.
I can tell you one of the things.
Yeah, I mean, I see pepper.
Yes.
I see some pepper in there.
Yes.
But it's interesting. It kind of sits and then boom.
Right.
Yeah, but it has the sweetness and
the sweetness is maple syrup. I use all natural ingredients, no preservative. And so what I did was I started out using corn syrup. High fructose corn syrup, and then I chose to change it because of all the the flack you get about high fructose corn syrup and everything. So I went with maple syrup, which is better for you. It's not as sweet, but it's still sweet and gives it a nice, different and distinct flavor. And it didn't change the flavor of the sauce at all.
Fantastic.
So,
Adrienne, talk a little bit about how you're looking to grow and get your product that you had was a family product now in front of the masses on the store shelves so that other people can enjoy what you're
because if someone has this
for 16 years. Yes.
I mean, that's the thing is if you have it once, they're going to buy it again.
Yes, they are. And I do have it on stores, so I'm selling it to wholesaling it to retailers so they can put it on their store shelves.
Where are you getting it right now? Where can they get it? The people watching this.
Right, they can get it from the East End Food Co-op. And that's in between Point Breeze and Homewood.
Yeah, okay.
Off of Meade. And then it's going to be in Whole Foods the end of the month. So they'll be able to get it into there. Also, it's down in Somerset, PA, at Glades Pike Winery. And it's also going to be in the Glades Pike Country Store. You can also get it online through my web, at my website. And also, there's a few restaurants that are going to be carrying it. Tony's and Swiss Vale.
Now, are you private labeling that for them? Or
no, it's not a private label.
It's going to still be
It's still going to be Adrienne Sassy Gourmet,
okay.
Barbecue and dipping sauce. I'm also working with a caterer, Patrick's Gourmet. He's going to be using that, and he's opening up a few restaurants, so it will be there also.
Awesome.
So I do it for restaurants. I do it for individuals, and distributors. So you can get it anywhere from the 13.75 ounce to a 5-gallon container of it.
What's that process like when, if you go to a Whole Foods, you go to some of these retail shops? How do you introduce it to them or go about that process that gets it on their shelves?
Well, what I did was I called them first, set up appointments that I had, do you carry, items from local people? And most of them said, yes, we do. And you talk to the grocer. And then once you talk to the grocer or the buyer for the store, you'll come in and you'll, sit down like we're doing now. And usually I have bread or crackers, and I bring the samples of the sauce, the bottles, and everything, the price list. and they sample it, and it goes from there. And usually, well, not usually, every time someone has done it, they bought it right then and there on the spot. So
for you, you have to just get in front of people.
That's it. That's it. Just get in front of people.
How do I get the job where I sit there and just try food?
It would be a great job. It would be a great
Trying to
job.
figure where I went wrong. All right, we're gonna wrap here. I want to come back. I want to hear a little bit more about your administration, White House administration meeting you got going on tomorrow.
Okay.
And then I'd like to hear what you have as far as, advice for someone who was like you, doing something, but maybe wanted to do something different, something new.
Okay.
And, what advice do you have for someone? Because this, to me, blows me away. I couldn't even imagine. I wouldn't even know where to start.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
Right.
So, what advice do you have for someone that's following their heart, their passion like you did? I'd love to hear about that. So coming back with Adrienne Brown, Sassy Gourmet, by far the best Business Virgin interview we've done thus far. Come right back.